What is going on, boys and girls of YouTube? So we're here and we're doing it again. It's actually nice jumping into a routine like this because I've never done gameplay specific YouTube videos over and over and over again. So it's cool to learn something new. Today we're doing Tsukuyomi, another god that I really expect to kind of just keep doing well consistently all through this next patch. Builds are going to get better for Tsukuyomi. You're going to be able to go the Bumbas and get the extra power early, and it's going to be extremely strong. Your early game being better on a god that's already got a really strong early game is a little scary, and I'm hoping that we don't see Tsukuyomi come back to the top and be like number one, number two, because I'm gonna be honest, when his ult was one-shotting, and even right now, honestly, I think if you build the right items come patch, you can one-shot at level 14. I think it's like around level 14, you finish your third item, pretty much guarantee a one-shot. So we're gonna go the Bumbas build, and we're more than likely gonna look at building Bumbas Hammer for spam, but there's a chance we just go into Bumbas Spear. I'm not sure yet. And I am also going to go Transcendence, which I don't know if I've really ever built on Tsukuyomi. I'm sure I have, but not consistently. I never just kept building it on Tsukuyomi over and over again. So this should be very interesting to see how it plays out. It sucks we have a DC here. Really common these days, though. I know the servers have been butt. I don't know if you guys play any other games, but like Steam was down for me the other day. My Twitter's filled with like Apex being down all the time. Smite, the servers, I think during one of my recordings, I don't know if it's the one that went live, my ping spikes up to 200 in game. It happens to everybody, and then it goes back down to 50. I don't know what's going on with the internet and the world. It's kind of crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and start double potions. We're gonna start hog. It gives us an extra 100 gold to work with, which is actually really nice. And the biggest thing I can recommend on Tsukuyomi, please don't start blink. Don't even go blink on Tsukuyomi. You have a free engage off your ultimate. Blink is useful. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying if you go beads and Aegis, you're not unkillable, but it is very difficult to deal with you once you dive in, because you can ult in, you can look for a combo, or you can ult in and you can Aegis and buy yourself time and then look for a combo. You can disengage off of your 2 and your 3, pop an Aegis, then you have beads if you get CC'd. You just have a lot of options either which way with the beads Aegis combo. So I go that 99% of the time. Like I just stick with it. It is super calm. Oh yeah, we're woohooing. Woo-hoo. Okay. Yeah, we're woohooing, baby. We actually have a real team comp too, which I'm sadly excited about. I've been having so many team comps of, I don't even know, Neath solo. You saw that in the video before. 4 assassins, like crazy as shit. Absolute crazy as shit. Let's go ahead and get to mid as soon as possible. The one thing is when you don't go blink early, it's harder to go for an early kill in mid, but that's not a problem. You shouldn't rely or even look for consistent early kills. Ooh, that was bad. That should have been free poke. A little bit of free poke. Ping is good, so we're chilling. I want to try to get wave control. We shouldn't have wave control against an Overextending and a Morgan, but I really do want to try to get it. Oh, they're giving it though. It's nice. Morgan has so... the Morgan, sorry. I keep saying Morgan. The Morgan has so much kill potential and clear and poke. It's just ridiculous. Plus, paired with an Overextending, who is actually a really aggressive character. Kind of scary. I'm trying to head over here. It looks like maybe first blood on my ADC. He's lagging. Good CC from Serb. I'm gonna wait for these creeps to go in, and then we're gonna look at this guy. Oh, I should have beads. That was a good peel by the enemy team. I could have beads and really committed there, but realistically, there's no point. We got a lot of good poke too. Oh, you're staying.
Enemy missing middle right.
Okay, he's dead. Nice job, dude. Serb read that like I did. Like, why is this guy staying here? So he came over to figure it out. So you noticed. Oh, go look for poke mid. Nice. Another kill mid. Nice. Take a free kill of them being overcommitted. So you notice how I kind of waited to use any ability there on the Overextending? You know when you're walking at an Overextending or an Overextending is walking at you, the Overextending wants to 2 you. Just straight up. They obviously prefer to time the immunity to get away with something. So if you are trying to spam, like I'm trying to get my 2 off, or I'm trying to spam my 1, if he's double autoing and 2ing me, there is a very good chance I end up missing. Not missing, he ends up dodging. We got to give him the credit. There's a good chance he ends up dodging an ability. I'm at full health there. I have a health potion ticking. I don't have a ton of mana, so I'm not trying to spam or do anything too crazy. I kind of just walk at him to get him to fight and 2 into my teammate. That was all I was looking for him to do. And then he 2'd, I pop my 2, and we just combo him. He gets stunned by Serb, and he's dead. He can't go anywhere. As you also know, he doesn't have his 1. He's level 2 at that point. If he's looking for a gank or a counter gank, he definitely isn't leveling his 1, which would be more farm based. So you have to realize those things while you're running around. Like, that's just information you want to try to process and become secondhand. You don't want it to be like something you actually have to think about. I'm okay with... Ooh, did he miss there? Trying to get him to use this immunity here. He also has his ult. This is overcommitment as hell, but with... Oh, this is not. Serb with a... Oh, that sucks. I said Serb. Kabrakin with a sick blink there. That sucks. That was a really good blink, though. Trying to see. I thought I saw Winter Queen twice in this game, but it was Winter Might Come and Winter Queen. I was like, oh, these dudes play against each other and they know each other. It was a failed gank. Failed. I mean, it was really close. He held his immunity almost perfectly. He is very squishy with the Death Toll build. A little bit of HP, but very squishy. Squishy.
AFK under the tower?
So I'm gonna look to maybe kill him. If he gets aggressive. Ooh, they're diving over here. My Hachi's not 5 yet. I can get cleanup kills. I might die for this.
Double kill?
If I have my ult, I definitely... And I can't get cleanup kills. Too full of a wave, sadly. If I had my ult, I definitely could have got kills there. It is what it is. My duo lane not being level 5 is a problem. Like, a really weird problem, because we killed 2. Like, Serb's not even 5. Ooh. Just looking for a little bit of poke. I'm being aggressive. This Weelix level 4 and I'm level 6. So as long as I don't fully dive under a tower, we are all good, and I won't throw my lead. This is pretty much the thought process here for aggression. I do need to get wards out. I got the red ward, which is kind of a poopy ward. I just didn't want to go too deep. I didn't know where the Morgan was. Morgan does so much unexpected damage. Like, if you really don't please don't split with me. Okay, I'm splitting with my support. That's horrible. You can't do... I mean, I guess I did get mid wave, so it's whatever. I'm not gonna cry about it. I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Morgan's damage. Like, you know it's coming. You know the 2-1 combo or just the 1 into a 2 auto combo's coming, but you never realize how much damage it's gonna do. Especially if she gets any bit of a lead, you really can't read it at all. Oh shit.
Why am I so good at the game?
That was good. I hate when my supports do that. So he walks in like he's gonna be aggro, and then he just kind of lets me eat the tower. Oh, this is good. Good rotation from Kabrakin.
What are you even doing?
More of a supporty rotation than anything, but it was a good rotation. If he's ever here without missing a whole bunch, it's always maybe not worth, but it's never a bad thing. Getting a little bit of invade in here because that Weelix is low. He's also used his ultimate. I'm pretty sure he has his blink though. You do a lot of damage to me. I'm just not worried about it. Try to get Oracle control whenever you guys get the chance. It's really undervalued at all levels, to be honest. Like, it is super good to grab this. They aren't a lot of gold or XP. At this point of the game, they're not a bad amount of gold or XP, especially if you're soloing it. A lot of gods struggle to solo it up to like 5 minutes. But that map presence is really valuable. It makes you feel more secure, so you're gonna play more confident, which is a confident player is always gonna do better than a nervous or anxious or a player worrying or a player who's playing scared. And then on the flip side, if you're a jungler or support rotating through the jungle, you kind of always question if they have a ward as well, because if you ward that, if I were to go drop my poopy ward right here, I have all of Gold Fury Pit covered. You can't get through Gold Fury Pit without me knowing you're on the way. Most people don't buy counter wards pre 10 minutes. Surprisingly, Sobek does have one, but I don't think he's gonna place it anytime soon. We're getting invaded, and I don't think it's the Willix. It had to be the Ravana invading when Kabrakin rotated. I'm gonna hold this for him. I don't want to bamboozle my boy since he is rotating and playing the game properly. We have our ult leveled up. Get to get this Transcendence online. I'm more than likely going to go... I think I'm going to go Crusher next. Okay. Oh no, my beads went off late. This is really bad for me. I am not where I want to be. Now I'm really not where I want to be. Yeah, I'm just dead. Good rotation from the Ravana.
Hello.
They're easy DC, that's what it was. Ooh, might be a lot of kills though. They did use a whole lot on me. They used the Morgan all double kill. Nice job from the boys. Smite wouldn't have been any different with his ADC here. I kind of want to pause for him though. They won't let me till we're out of combat though. Come on. Let me pause. Wait, why can't I pause? Did we pause already? What the hell? I didn't know we paused already. Did we pause first? I am so confused. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Crusher now. Off Crusher is gonna be sick for Tsukuyomi. I mean, all of these items are gonna be really sick for Tsukuyomi. But the idea here is I'm more than likely gonna go into the Bumbus Hammer, so I don't want to go Jotuns. Now, come patch when Jotuns is really cheap. I don't know how often I will build Bumbus Hammer, even on gods like Tsukuyomi, gods that can really get a lot of value out of it. I just think having that early, you can always sell Jotuns late. That's not a problem if you wanna go for that build, that route. I really don't like selling items unless it really is like min-maxing crazy. But with Jotuns being super cheap, I will more than likely shift over to a Bumbus Spear build. Would be my plan. Jotuns, Hydras, I don't know how much I'll be consistently building Transcendence. I'll probably be going Jotuns, Hydras, and looking for the Bumbus Spear as my last item to round out my full CDR build. Yeah, Red Pot, you're overcapping. It is what it is. Like, you don't need to min-max in that way. The items are just efficient, like super efficient price-wise, which is sick. Go ahead and look for this Awilix. Oh, look, I thought I heard him. I just wasn't sure. Nice rotation. These incident. Nice. I was trying to get off a disarm on him so he couldn't auto me to
No worries.
to flip me. I'm trying to see if this guy plays up. Oh, let him up, Serb. Oh, Serb is diving. I'm not diving here. I learned my lesson. Oh.
The surrender.
I'll dive that. I'll dive a free kill, dude. I learned my lesson. Usually the first time I dive, especially in a game we're winning, I'm like, all right, if I do that again, we're not gonna be winning anymore. So my mindset kind of flips. Being aggressive though teaches you a lot. Like, diving towers isn't good usually. Sometimes it is. You learn your limits. And I'd rather you go overly aggressive and learn your limits than play scared the whole time. I have it's a really common theme when I'm streaming and I play with viewers. They play very scared. I don't know, like, I get your own stream, that might be nerve-wracking. That's different if that's what's causing it. I think a lot of the time what's causing it is you are unsure, and instead of testing to become sure, being overly aggressive, doing more than you're really sure you can do, you never find your limits. And I kind of really like playing with players who are testing their limits and pushing the limits over and over and over again. Notice when I play with mid players, I usually try to fight early game in the mid lane, not only to test the enemy team, to kind of see where their skill level's at and see where they're at, see where my mid laner is. A lot of the time at level 2, I'll know if I have a solid mid laner or a bad mid laner. I mean, me and Discordia had pressure early game this game, and he's been playing great the rest of the game. That's not a coincidence. He's confident in what he's doing. He knows what his god is going to do, and he knows the matchups, and he's not freaking out about it. That's a really big thing to this guy's gonna CC this shit out of me. He plucks me. I'm gonna be perfect. That's another thing I think a lot of people and players don't talk about in video gaming. You need to get to a point, or you want to get to a point where you're thinking what you're gonna do before it happens. Like, I walk in the lane there and somebody's looking at me, so I had to have walked over a ward. That was my first thought. I get in the lane and he's doing like a loopty behind me, so you can tell he wants to pluck me in a tower, not only to peel but to set himself up for maybe killing me, help his Morgan kill me, whatever it may be. So I'm already thinking he's gonna go for the pluck. I'm gonna beat pre-beat, like I'm gonna beat this the second he goes for the pluck. That way I'm gonna be able to go for my kill that I'm looking at. And that's literally what happened. I am not gonna ult dive this. It would be an overcommitment. I am gonna look for this guy though. I don't want to dive. I don't want to dive, man. I do, but I don't. I can't. We're so deep. We're tier 2. He'd get me up under the tier 2, and that would be a bad time, especially without having Aegis yet. Disco had a solid rotation there. So level 13 is when you get level 3 ult, And if you finish this next item, obviously Hydra's isn't going to be as big of an item, but if I were to go like Erendite or I were to go Heart Seeker, if this was a Heart Seeker I'd be finishing soon, I can one-shot a mate. You can quite literally, your ult will 100 to 0 mate. Ooh. I don't know, dude, it's kind of bad. That's a good stun. I'm gonna die. That was a really good play. He keeps swapping into Cerberus, and Cerberus is one of the most annoying characters to go into with a full, when he's a full ability combo. You get shredded by the 2, you get ulted, you get stunned. It's just look how much damage this guy did. Where is it? Is it gonna show? Yeah, so the breath did 500 damage, his stun did 270 damage, and the ult did 200 damage. So without even the Morgan abilities, this dude did almost 800, almost 11. What is that, like 1150 damage? That's crazy. Now if I had backed on my Aegis, would have been a different fight. That's just being overly aggressive and overly greedy for no reason. That's not something you have to do. A lot of time when you guys would watch me play on stream, or you do watch my stream, I'm playing for the content and for the fun factor. They're gonna get gold here too, so they're really gonna come back. That's actually nuts. And when I do that, yes, I want to win, but winning isn't the only goal. You know what I mean? Like, there's multiple goals that are equal level of importance to me as winning. When I'm playing these games, I'm hoping to show you guys what's right, be a little more pinpoint, a little more accurate. Ooh, my serve showed up. My big boy serve. That dude is chonky. I hope he defends this. Nope, he's dead.
Can you just AFK under
He's
the
not
tower?
that chunky. But yeah, I hope to like teach you guys something, also be able to have a good conversation and get those wins. Like, my goal is definitely winning when I'm playing these matches. I still have a lead on this dude, almost a 2-level lead. I have no problem being aggro. He will not 100 to 0 me. It's just impossible. He's too far behind. He's going an Erendite. He's an Erendite and a Hydra's, and I have a full Hydra's. I could slap him. I might play up here. With my Kabrakan playing up, I'm gonna sit here and see if he rotates these. He should be going to these. Like, there's no other reason for him to go anywhere else. Fuck, that's not good. He went for the stun. He went for the stun on the Ravana instead of just finishing the creep that have 1 health. That's awkward. Maybe he thought my Hydra is gonna kill it, but it's not a fully upgraded yet. All right, so I'm gonna go get full Hydras. Get started on my next item. Never mind. Ravana's gonna be a bit. Oh shit, this is not good. I am so fucked. No! Nice kills though, nice counter kills. That's what I'm saying, man. The Morgan come out of nowhere and just clap your cheeks. That whole fight's a little bit different if we actually just secure blue though, oddly enough. Feels bad. It is what it is. So we're pretty much tap CDR once we finish Bumba's Hammer. The health from Bumba's Hammer will be really nice as well. I'm gonna look for Ped now, for percent Ped. We're gonna go to Serrated. I'm pretty sure Serrated is almost, ooh, that's rough. Serrated is almost always gonna be better. They're tanky too. Ravana's got, nah, Ravana's not that tanky. Okay, I lied. They're really not that tanky at all. Shocker. Shocker. But it's time to start warding, time to start being smarter. I need to pay attention to the map. I need to really get deep ward so I know where the Morgan is all the time, because I am tossing my lead. Oh, nice.
That's the best performance yet.
Gold should still be free. Like, we could easily pull gold if we just ward up. I don't know how much my support's warding, if at all. I don't think he is. I'm mind boggled by the amount of people that don't like to ward. Like, when you guys are playing the game, is it because you don't think about it that you don't ward? Does your brain tell you you can't afford to ward because you need to do like this or that? Like, what is it? I'm genuinely curious.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Yeah, free double kill. Nice.
Catch these hands.
Nice. That was also a really good placement of his what's it called? Whatever the little, the Radiance, Bracer of Radiance. Boom. If that was ours, which I think it was. No. We stayed to make sure tower died. I'm gonna help him. I really don't like this fight because if we like to show up and get a sick blink.
Smell my. They are getting.
This should be killed though.
Why am I so good at the game?
I'm getting big off of it. It's really unfortunate that both of them died. Also unfortunate that Ravana was able to out-rotate. Is what it is though. I'm gonna try to get those oracles. Make sure gold doesn't get squeaked. Oh, this isn't on me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, is leveling and getting XP, but I don't know where the hell she is all the time.
See them now.
That dude's DC'd so many times, so it's definitely not the servers of the game. Snagging these right, so he Buiilt can, and then trying to get the mid lane. Never let XP go in the tower. Like, it's fine if it gets to the tower. Make sure you get the XP. If your solo laner dies, if you watch the pro leagues, you watch the top level players, usually the jungle will head on over, or if the support's for some reason on that side of the map, he'll go over and get that XP. You never let XP go untaken. It's really bad, and it hurts your entire team if somebody is not scooping XP. If you die, or if you rotate, or whatever happens. That's also a good way for junglers to either get ahead in the next patch, it'll get you way ahead, or in current meta, keep you on par with everybody in the game, is leaving a team fight that you were a part of, you got poked, whatever, and going and getting XP in lanes where maybe someone died. So say your solo laner went in, died, you did a bunch of damage, got a kill, but got out. Go get that XP in that solo lane. Go get that XP in the mid lane if your mid laner died. Don't just let it sit there and die to creeps, or let it do nothing. I'm gonna back, and it's really bad backing in front of people. I don't like doing this.
Enemy missing middle.
Nice job. I'm gonna stay around. Hopefully we don't fight. I do not want to fight. There's a missed pluck. He should be fine because he missed pluck. I'm gonna get my serrated, and I'm not gonna buy another item. I'm gonna buy a ward. When I'm at this point in the game and I'm this close to 20 and I only have 900 gold, I don't like to buy an item. I don't like to buy a tier 1. I want to be able to build Bumba's hammer the second it's finished. I want to finish my starter as soon as I can. You know what I mean? Like, the second I'm 20, the second I have gold, I need to be able to afford that. I always make sure I'm set up for that. It was kind of a weird fight. We shouldn't be losing. He's not even here. I guess Hachi's not here. So a really awkward fight. I'm gonna ult this guy just to make sure he dies. Oh, that was a really good 180. I'm gonna give myself that. That was a clean 180. GG. They're gonna surrender now because this guy keeps DC. Is he? I think he is actually, just his internet is pooping out. And we can't pause, right? I would gladly pause for the homie in casuals and stuff. Even in ranked, a lot of time I'd pause. But in casuals, definitely. I'm playing casuals to just have fun, try new things, test things out. Can't test things out if the enemy team is 4v5 or 5v4ing, whatever, or DCing or having issues all the time. Should be free fire. A little bit of yoinky yoinky here, boys. It'd be hilarious if Morgan showed up and told this. Come on, Morgan, do it. Oh, she's not even trying, dude. Not even going for it. Free everything. We have our Bumba's hammer online. Now we just kind of clean up. We just play smart and clean up. It'd be really good for me to grab a defensive item here, but I ain't no bitch. So I'm gonna go Heartseeker. One defensive item in most builds, especially damage builds, is a big deal. It's a really big deal. There's the difference between you getting one shot and not. A lot of the time, if you go like a mantle, it really just can turn the tides of a fight, because if you're diving the backline, your mantle will usually hit the mage and the hunter. That stun will allow your team to do a lot. He's back. That's good. They might be queued together. Maybe that's why they're nope, they waited on him to surrender. Feels bad. Or he surrendered when he came back. I don't know. That's a close game, but it was pretty free. Like, there was no way. We were at a point where we could one shot Izanami, we could one shot a Weelix, and we could one shot the Morgan if she didn't go into a tank character. That build is filthy. I do like going the earlier Heartseeker rather than the Hydras. Hydras is better for poke. If you're trying to full commit and kill a mage and go into a team fight right away, Heartseeker in that Hydra slot, top tier. Absolute top tier. It told you, Disco was fragging. Disco was pumping. Disco was actually pumping. So was I. That's clean. I had a lot of wards. Ooh, he had a lot of wards. I love seeing this out of supports. Tons of wards. He's got 22 wards. I know Radiance counts, and your regular starting, what it's called, whatever you start with, the ward you can get at level 1 or you have at level 1. That all counts. But 22 and 18 wards, that is actually ridiculous. That is ridiculous. All right, so I hope you guys are liking these the YouTube specific videos, the YouTube specific gameplays. I'm enjoying recording them. I think what I'll do at some points is bring in other people for these videos, play with some of my friends, play with some of the pro players, and just, you know, have a good time, talk shit, do all that stuff. Let me know in the comments below what god you would like me to do next, so I can pull your comment. We'll throw it up on the video. You get a little shout out, and we will do your god for the video. Always fun. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. I will see you all in the video later today, later tomorrow, and the next day.